back to Messy Girl Crafts. My name's Ashley. If you're new here, welcome. I'm really happy to have you. We're going to be talking about a post review of In Santorini by Ivailo Nikolov. And I'm really excited to show this painting off to you guys. Also, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome home. So glad to have you. Thank you for watching these videos. I'm excited to do this for you today. If you're new here, so I like to do a post review and kind of show off the canvas that I completed, but I also like to do my kit down in the same video. So I'm going to show off the canvas for you first, go over some really cool pieces about it and details, and then we'll flip over to kind of talking about the kit down process and other stuff. So let me push this back so I can show this to you really good so you can see my little I'm just pushing my folding table back. So this is In Santorini all complete. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like literally the sparkle on this canvas is insane. The picture just, it really does look like a painting. Like I know they call diamond paintings, but it is just absolutely beautiful. There were so many different variations of blue in here, but then also I was really impressed by like all of the rock area and all the oranges and yellows and like the flowers that you see going on. It is just absolutely beautiful. And I think they did a really good job too with all of the ABs. I feel like they used the ABs in a really cool way that just made it look, I don't know, like I want to say like wet, you know what I mean? Like everything just looks like crystally and wet, and it's such a beautiful canvas. And it's not that big. Like if you can see me holding it up, it's really not that big of a canvas. I always read the what the box says and I'm like, oh, you know, that looks good, I'll buy it, whatever. This was a gift kit, so I've mentioned this in other videos, but I did this specifically for my in-laws because they went to Greece on their honeymoon, and so I wanted to do this as a Christmas present for them, so I'm going to give this to them for Christmas. And I'm going to get it framed, and I'll take you guys through that process of how I decide to frame it. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do like a full frame with a mat on it. I don't know if I want to just use the hanging bars. Probably going to do a more traditional frame, but I don't know if I'm going to have it matted or not. I've heard some things about like Hobby Lobby and other places that will dry mount pictures for you for not that expensive. And maybe I'll thrift like a really cool looking, really cool ornate looking frame. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is In Santorini by Ivailo Nikolov. One more time for the homies. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. This one, so this is the second, I think, review or post review that I've showed you guys. I'm just moving my table back here again. This one, the last kit I did was Warm Witch by Ivy Dolomore, and I had mentioned in that post review that the lighter colors, you had to be kind of careful where you placed them because the guide circles underneath each of the drills was very dark, and so I felt like I really couldn't multi-place a lot because when I put the drills down, I could see all the guide circles. Like it was like very obvious, so I had to single place a lot of that canvas on the lighter colors. But with this kit, I really didn't have to worry about it. The guide circles were a lot more faint, and so I had a much easier time with like all these, like this whole area of the water and like this area here with like the buildings. All of these lighter colors, I didn't have as hard of a time using my multi-placer. I used my 4 multi-placer a ton on this kit. I feel like 4 might be my sweet spot. I also, when I was getting like adventurous, I would use the 7 placer, but 4 and single placing, and then sometimes my 7 placer. That's really where I lived with this kit. Also, when I was doing my whip and chat for this kit, hope you guys liked that video. I'll link it below for you if you haven't seen that yet, but I did do a whip and chat with this In Santorini image, and I did use Tracy's DP World Harvest Spice scented putty, and I used NYX's Notions Sugar Cookie scented putty, and we named him Samuel. He's super cute. He's a little gingerbread man. And we used both putties. I used the NYX's Notions in my single placer and the Tracy's DP World in my multi placer. Loved them both. Thought they both did an incredible job. I also used I'm just grabbing it off the side. I used NYX's Notions trays. I got a couple trays from NYX's Notions. They were color changing. They were really fun. You can see I can even use it kind of like as a little tray for all my stuff. So like one tray I might have off to the side with all my items in it, and then my other tray I might use for like my drills. But they were super great, and I loved all the things that I used during this kit and for this kit. Had a great time. Even the washi tape held up really well. If you watched me kit up this painting, this is one of the washi tapes I got from my big washi tape haul. That video will also be linked below if you want to check out me opening like over 200 things of washi tape. This washi tape came from that Temu haul, and it stood up the test of time pretty well. I did, I don't know how well you can see it, but like in some of the corners, just because my elbow kept rubbing up against, when I was diamond painting, I did use some like clear tape to tape down the corners so I didn't accidentally like peel the Temu washi tape off of the whole thing. But like overall, like there's nothing holding it down up here. It stayed very well all the way from the beginning to end. So I just had a really good time with this kit. I loved doing it. It looks really good. And I highly recommend it. If you're someone who wants to go to Greece or has been to Greece, or you're looking to get a gift for someone who, whatever, this is a great kit. And again, I just want to show it off one more time. It is absolutely beautiful. And look at that shine. It is so pretty. And again, it's a very, very manageable size. I finished this kit yesterday, on Saturday the 20th of October, or 29th, sorry. What was yesterday? What day is it? Yesterday was Saturday the 19th of October. That's when I finished it. I'm looking in my logbook right now to see if I have any other details. I actually haven't written in my logbook just yet for this kit, but I want to see the details. Okay, so just FYI, if you're looking to get this kit was 40 colors. It's a round-shaped diamond kit. It is 61 centimeters by 46 centimeters, or 24 inches by 18 inches, depending on, how you like to measure. And yeah, it worked up really fast. I haven't filled out my my logbook for this one just yet because I literally finished it yesterday, and I was so excited to kit this down so I could kit up my next one. But I finished this in like 3 weeks or something like that. I'll put the information of my start and end dates in the description box below because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I want to say it was like maybe like late September I started this, and it's only mid-October and I finished it. So loved the kit. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And I'm gonna now get kind of ready for the kit down process, but so hold on, I want to show you how I used to kit down. Let me grab under my desk here. Is this it? Yes. Okay. So in my first kit down video of Warm Witch, I kind of showed you how I kitted down with just like the baggies they give you. So literally I would take a Sharpie and I would just write down the DMC number on the baggie, and then I would put the diamonds in the baggie. That's what I did, right? Like nothing special, nothing crazy. And then I have this like little spare thing I got from Amazon with one of my this used to hold the like little tubes for kitting up and kitting down, like that. There's like that tube version of, but then I got the Diamond Art Club storage unit, and I like that much better. But the very first like storage option I bought was this. Here, I'll show you what it's attached to. It's right here. So this was the very first storage system I had gotten, and so what's cool about it is it's modular, so you can take these down and off, and they kind of click into each other, and so you can just snap them like that. And then it has a lid, so you can change, which one the lid goes on and whatever. So I just have these underneath my craft storage, just in case I need it. Now that I have this thing, I like to use this if I have like a snack size kit and I'm like taking it on the run. Because this is like just, I don't know, it's just easy. Or I like to use these and I think I'm gonna convert these permanently to what I'm about to say. Now that I have my special DAC, really nice, classy, like easy to move around storage system, this is going to be from now on dedicated to kits where they don't give you a sticker sheet or like removable stickers where you can individually place stickers on each bottle. I'm probably going to label all of these 1 through however many there are, like 150 bottles. I'm gonna just label them in advance with just like that number that comes like on the sheet, just to tell you like 1 is the heart, and 2 is the starfish, and 3 is the magnifying glass, you know, like with the pictures. I think I'm just gonna label these numerically 1 through 150 or however many are in this, and this will be kind of exclusively used for either super small kits or kits that don't come with a sticker sheet where I can individually place the stickers on my Diamond Art Club storage system. But again, this bottom part was just like open. This one specifically didn't have any bottles in it, so like these are all the bottles that this thing came with. This whole thing was $25. So if you're new to diamond painting and you're like, I don't want to break the bank, I will link in the description box this. If you're like, wow, that's awesome. It's 4 tiered. It comes with a lid. You can pick it up by the handle. Very useful. Okay. For a beginner. If you can get your hands on the Diamond Art Club storage unit box, like I definitely recommend that. And I got one from DAC's website itself and one from Amazon, and I would recommend going through Amazon just because they usually have a coupon code available for the Amazon drops of the Diamond Art Club storage unit. Back to this. So this one, I didn't have any of the bottles in, so I was just using it. I store these ones on this side are the rounds, and then this is my squares, and this is just how I would kit down. They're not in order. They flop all over the place. It's not very structured at all, but it was just a nice compact place where I could keep all my drills, because I could kind of just like flatten this and then stick this right on top if I wanted to, if it wants to cooperate. This is also just like cheapy plastic, so that's part of it too, is you have to be a little delicate because you could crack the plastic very easily. So I would just keep it like this under my craft area, and there you go. And so all my spare drills are here, all my bottles. It was a great time, but this is not sustainable in my opinion, because I'm going to keep doing kits, I'm going to keep getting spare drills, and I'm going to run out of space, and I don't want to run out of space. So I quickly thought to myself, how can I, sorry, hold on, I'm just putting this back underneath. Sorry. So I was thinking to myself, like, how am I going to upgrade this in a way that doesn't take up too much space, that makes sense, and isn't challenging to kit down every time, you know? And I watched a couple videos on YouTube. I watched a couple people that had commented on this in the past in like different Diamond Art Club Facebook groups. And the thing that I landed on was kind of like a box storage system, but I want to show it to you. So let me just move this to the side. I'll just put it on the floor. Hold on. Okay. So this, woo, this is going to be the new system that we're going to put together today in this video. All right, so it comes with a lid. This is cardboard. So one of my other hobbies that I like to do with my friends is I like to play Magic the Gathering. It's a card game. I'm a super nerd. You're going to learn that really fast if you haven't been following me so far. I like Dungeons and Dragons. I like video games. I like Magic the Gathering. I'm a big dork. But anyway, so in Magic, people collect these playing cards. Think of it like Pokemon cards. If you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, just think Pokemon cards. People collect these trading cards and they hold value. And so typically when people amass a large amount of cards that they're, you know, saving for a rainy day or, you know, to sell eventually, whatever, they buy these like really sturdy cardboard boxes that have these like rows in them here. And that is how they store their cards. So I was like, well, you know, it's very sturdy, it's cardboard, so it's not that expensive. I think I like, and it's big enough, but it's not so big that I find it to be obnoxious. I don't know that I'm gonna put the lid on it all the time unless I end up like back stocking a box. Like if I end up to the place where I need more than one box for rounds and squares, which I pray I don't ever get that crazy, but if it happens, I could see myself popping a lid on top of like one of these boxes and sticking it up in a closet and then starting a new box if I need to. But I bought all the supplies I need to do this. The only thing I'm missing is DMC coated stickers. I have a Cricut, and so I was originally going to Cricut the stickers myself, But then I just thought about having to like cricket all of the individual numbers, and it goes through like the DMC is like through 3,000 and something. Then you have the 6,000 level for the Diamond Art Club special series numbers where they create their own colors. Then you have all the specialty drills, and I was just like, no, no, thank you. I don't want to go too crazy. I want this to be easy. I don't want to have to stress out. And so I sourced a bunch of stuff on Amazon. So I will 100% put every single thing that I'm using in this process from Amazon down below, so you can literally recreate everything I'm doing. Or you can just like buy pieces of it if you already have some of the things that you need, but not everything. And you're like, I didn't know what box to get, but I love your box. Or I didn't know what baggies to get, so I'll get your bags. You can do everything I'm doing, or you can piece it apart however you want to do it. Like whatever makes you feel good. Also, well, let me not get ahead of myself. Okay, let me just go through what's here. So again, we have the boxes. They come flat. So they come in like, when I ordered them, I ordered 4. You can buy one box individually, but I got I think a 4-pack because I was like, I want one for rounds, one for squares, and then I'll have 2 spares in case I overgrow my, my amount. So it came in like this box here. Let me move this so you can see better. Oh, I have so much stuff. Sorry. I'm so unprofessional. Okay. We'll get back to that, but let me just put it on the floor for now. Ugh. Okay. That way I can show you like each individual thing. So I got this and it's a 4-pack. And basically it comes in pieces flat like this. And then where's the lid? Is this the lid? I think this is the lid. Okay. So again, it's just repeated in here more times, but I built one because I wanted to show you a built one. I didn't want to have to like, it's very like, not everyone likes the sound of like cardboard crinkling, so I didn't want to build it on camera. So I built one to show you, but basically it's like these flat cardboard pieces and you just assemble it. You fold all the pieces together and assemble it. So that creates your box. If you want me to do a tutorial on that, like, let me know, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not challenging. Like, everything has lines on it. So like this, you just fold it in half. And then these pieces, you kind of pull open like this. And then this becomes your divider on both sides. I love how I'm like, let me know if you want a tutorial as I begin the tutorial. So like, these are your dividers like this. And then this is the actual like bottom part that you put the, this is like the bottom of the box where you put all the dividers. So as you can see, these are all pre-cut. So when you fold these down, it creates your box. So you have it like this. These pieces come out like this. And there's these little, you see these little slots? Your cardboard fits into that really nicely so it stays in place. And then you would put your divider in here. Sorry, I'm trying to watch myself on camera so I can see what you're seeing. I'm so sorry for this noise. I promise I'm only going to do it this one time to show you, and then I will stop because I know this noise is awful. So you put it in like this with the groove, and then essentially you just fold down, and it will trap it in place. Like that. And that now tucked this piece into place, so it kind of looks like that. And then this side, you do the same thing. You fold it down over this little flap here. So let me spin it for you. Let me stand up. So you have this piece here, and then you fold this down. Oops. Well, sorry. First, you push this up to trap this piece in. So you push that, you fold this piece down, then you go here. Oops. And then again, it tucks right back into that hole. You just want to make sure it goes all the way in there. There you go. And that's one row. So you just do that same thing all the way across, and that's how you get a full box. So you just build you build the divider, you push these down. You build a divider, you push these down, and you just keep going until you have all of the dividers built. Okay, so that's the box. And again, I got a 4-pack because I wanted extra. I'm going to do one for squares, one for rounds. The stickers that I got from the Etsy seller, they had a big ultra pack that was, it was like the DMC, all of the DAC, Diamond Art Club's like 6,000 series numbers, and it had like Z or K or, you know, all the specialty AB diamond, like it had everything. It was like an ultimate kit of it. I think it was like $50. Again, I'll link it below. I want to say it was like $50, and I got 2 because I wanted, again, one for rounds, one for squares. Okay, back to this. So again, this is what it looks like when it's all built. Has all the nice rows. What else did I get? I got these, which are actually, they're basically blank playing cards. So they're the same material that like a deck of cards is made out of, but they're completely blank, and I'll show you what I plan to do with those. I bought a bunch of dividers, and I got bags, and I think, is that it? Yes. Oh, and then also, in my last kit down, I was using my like construction grade Sharpie. I have regular Sharpies now. I'm moving up in the world. So, these are really all the materials you need. And then, like I said, the stickers, but I don't have them yet. So we'll highlight the stickers when they come in. I just ordered them today. But okay, so again, the playing cards, this is what one playing card looks like. It's just like a little white card. It's the same size as a deck of cards playing cards. It's not this, it's like, you know, flimsy, but it's like a plastic material. It's not, it doesn't feel like paper. Like I can't like tear this. Like, I mean, I'm sure if I really tried, I could rip it, but it's like a cardstocky type paper. It's not that thin. It like is bendable like a playing card. So I have those, and then I got these bags. What these bags are, actually these are jewelry bags. These bags are meant to be like if you're a seller where you sell like a cute pair of earrings or a necklace or something, you can like put that inside here on a card. But I got them because my intention is to write the DMC code up here and then put the card in here, so that way the drills are all around the card, but you can see the number at the top. So the way it's all going to work out, I know I'm like speaking in tongues right now. So I bought a bunch of these dividers too. Let me just put them on the table. I want to empty this so you can get a visual of what I'm talking about. These are more of the playing cards here. And I got multiple packs of these things because I wanted to create 2 full boxes. And I'll show you in this video, we're going to actually do this together. So you'll see, it'll probably make more sense when I show it to you like in real time how I'm doing it. But okay, so now this is empty. So we have this. Sometimes these, you have to re-pop them in. But once it has weight to it, it'll stay really nice. So we have that. I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to give you an example. Like, I'm going to write 310 because we all know everybody has 310, which is black. So I'm going to take my Sharpie, and I'm going to write 310 right at the top. And again, all these materials were not that expensive. Like, I think I spent $100 on this entire project, and I bought extra of stuff. So there you go. I wrote 310 right at the top of the card. And then I have this. Of course, I don't think this kit has 310, but we'll pretend. Here, I'll use a random color, just as an example. So let's pick this one, because it doesn't look very staticky. And then I need my Lego separator to open it. Okay, so baggy, card that says 310. We're gonna pretend that this color is 310, right? We put that in. Then we're gonna open up our thing. Now, if you want to not make a mess, I usually take my Diamond Art Club with the lid, and I will pour the drills straight into this container. So now this is empty. I would rip the sticker off, but I'm not gonna do that yet because this isn't really 310. Then I would take this, I would take this off of it, and I would put the lid back on, so that way they don't go jumping all over the place. take my baggie, open it, and then just dump these in. And just make sure you get everything out of there. You know, tap it a couple times. Do that. Make sure, take the lid off. Make sure, yep, nothing left in there. And then, boom, zip it up. And as you can see, the drills are down at the bottom, but it says 310, and so this is going to be like a cute little, like, boop, right inside here. So then, oop, the other thing that I'm going to do, the reason I have the dividers, because you might be thinking, Ashley, why are you writing it if you bought stickers? Well, it's because I thought about it, and I was like, when you get multiple kits, even if it's from the same company, like even if it's like you exclusively buy from Diamond Art Club, or if you have Jaded Gem Shop, Diamond Art Club, Beauty Made, you know, the Diamond Painting Shop, whatever, you have all of these kits from different places. 310 isn't always 310. It's gonna be 310, like, it's gonna be black, but dye lots are different. So you could have like a darker 310, a slightly different shade of 310. Every kit you get might be slightly off color from the original, like what you see on a computer basically when you look up the DMC color code. So what I decided I wanted to do was every time I kit down a kit, no matter where it's from, what company, whatever, I'm gonna match the DMC color. So on these little dividers that I have, they have the little notches, so you can put it this way and it'll be this way. But if you get a second one, you can put it this way, so that way the notch, it's like, you know what I mean? Like this one's going to be right justified, this one's going to be center justified, this one will be left justified. So when you look at them like in a row, they're kind of offset from each other, so you're not staring at them like back to back like this. So these are really cool that you can do left, right, and center like this. Am I doing this right? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, the notches change direction, so you can put them like that. But what I'm going to do is when I get my stickers in, I'm going to put the sticker on the divider. And so what will happen is when I get the stickers in, I'm going to put the 310 sticker on this. This is going to go, you know, this is going to go in here like this. And then all of my 310s are going to be behind it in these little cute baggies. So with my Sharpie, I'm going to just write the number, DMC, just whatever, on the top of the card and stick it in the bag. So, you know, in my old diamonds that I have down there from the other 3 kits that I've completed from Diamond Art Club, if I had 310 in every single kit that I've done, there's going to be 4 bags of 310 for each individual kit. That way when I'm working on a future project, if I'm like, okay, I'm missing a 310 drill, or I want to change this color to 310, I can go into my box and I can look at all the 310 options I have and say, this one's the closest, or this one's the closest, or you know what I mean? Or I can make a decision. Or if I do feel like I compare this to like a 310 that I already have, and I'm like, oh, that's that looks, you can't tell by the naked eye that those are different, I can just combine them. So I can make a game time decision. Like, and I'm not going to be so specific. Like, I'm not writing the company on here or all that. You can if you want to. Like, if you want to put more information here, like 310, Diamond Art Club, and the date that you kitted this down, like you can just write all over this. Sharpie works really well on this. It's not smearing on the plastic. Like, it's not transferring at all. So this is great. And there's a back too, so you can label, you can like just do 310 on the front, but if you want to write notes on the back of the card, you can. If you want to get super fancy and you want to weigh it and you want to put the weight, I don't know. I'm just thinking of all the cool things that this can give you the opportunity to do. And also what's really cool about this is if you mess up, look how many cards I got. Like, I have way more than I need, but granted, to start, you're not going to need a whole lot when you only have completed a couple kits and you need to kit down once a month, basically. But over time, like, you're going to need a lot more. And each of these comes in like a 4-pack. So there's a 4-pack here, and it's 180 blank playing cards with a matte finish. And these are 3.5 by 2.5. So there's 180 blank playing cards in here, just in this. And I got 3 things of these because I stole one from the bottom. So 3 sets of this, and then I got all of these dividers because again, I'm going to do a rounds box and a squares box. And that's the other thing too, is some people like to do a 3rd and 4th box for like they want to do a round box for specialty drills and a square box for specialty drills. These are so big, like not too big, but they're big enough where I'm not going to need to store my ABs separately. I'll just put them again in order of the sticker order, and I'll be able to tell. Plus, I'll put the Etsy in the chat. In the description box. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head, but actually, you know what? Let me not be rude. Let me look up the name of this Etsy shop so I don't not give them the credit. Hold on. I'm using my mouse. I'm looking at my computer right now. Etsy, where you at? What is the seller's name? Purchases. Cheri Craft Concept. Cheri Craft Concept. That is who I bought the stickers from. So my stickers should be getting in October 25th through November 5th at some point. So when those stickers come in, I will do these. I'm not going to do these today because I don't have the stickers, but I am going to do this with all of my drills. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll do a couple for you on camera, and then I'll just speed up, like I'll do like a time lapse of me completing it for all of the drills that like are older, because obviously like this is going to be a project for me today. I'm going to take some time to like really do this, but it's good that I found this solution after only completing 4 diamond kits, because if I could see like someone like you, like if you've been diamond painting for a really long time and you're like, wow, this is a good idea, I want to do it. It's going to take you a lot of time probably to like first purchase all the materials, then like get out your materials and write all the numbers and like change your kit down process. It could take you a while, but I love organization. I love storage and organization. So that's going to be what I do here. So I will kind of kit this down and use my new system that I just created. And again, like, you don't have to do everything I'm doing. You can take some of these ideas and implement them. Everything will be in the description box below that I purchased. And yeah, I hope that you like it. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be really good. So this was a round kit. So we're going to make this box our round box. I'm going to clear this table off a little bit so I have only the stuff that I need to kit down, and then we will come right back. So just give me 1 second. Welcome back. Okay, so I cleared off my area a little bit better. I did fix this. So this is actually 996 DMC code. So I wrote the number here, and the drill stayed in here, but I wrote the correct number. So when I kit down, again, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the number on the card, put the card inside the baggie. I did want to show you, well, you know what? I'll show you at the end. At the very end, I'll show you all the bags in the box so you can kind of see the visual of what it looks like. But essentially, because I don't have the stickers for the dividers yet, they're just going to go, in numerical order in the box. But this is one done. And then what I do with the container is I just peel the sticker off super easily, and then I just make a little pile of the sticker off to the side for myself. Oop, I try to do it so it doesn't stick on there permanently. Okay, so we have my sticker. My box is now, or my Diamond Art Club storage is empty, and I just pop it right back in. Let me move this a little closer to myself. Okay, so we've got, oops, let's not damage the canvas. I think it's cool to have this underneath, but I don't want to mess it up. So actually, let me grab my mat. Oh, do I really want to get my mat? It's all the way over there. Yeah, let me grab it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, so I cleared off my area a little bit. I did rewrite this number, so this is 996, and so I rewrote that and I put away the 310 one because this kit actually didn't have any 310, to my knowledge. So I changed this so it's correct. And again, what we're going to be doing right now is writing the DMC code on the card, dropping the card in the baggie, dumping the drills in here, and then setting it to the side. And then when we're done kitting that stuff down, I will put everything in the box and cut to a clip showing off the box with all of the drills in it. Again, I don't have the stickers yet to make the dividers, so that's no big deal. I'll show that off later whenever those come in. This is the 996 container that I had from my Diamond Art Club thing, so I'm just going to take the sticker off. It comes off super easy because I put them on the little front part that's not the same width, so it comes off really easy. And then I'm just going to stick that right here on my mat. I'm using the same mat that I used in my other kit down video from Warm Witch. It's just great. If you don't have one, I can actually link this on in the description box below too from Amazon. I get everything from Amazon. This is literally like a desk mat. I usually use it underneath my keyboard, but it's just really good when you're kitting up or kitting down, because if you make a mess and drop drills, they don't tend to roll and go as far. And it's really squishy and it's just nice to work. It's a nice surface to work on. Also, what else do I have? So I have my cards to write on. I have my Sharpie. I have my Lego separator to open my little storage containers. Baggies. My computer stuff. My Diet Coke. You always have to have a Diet Coke or a beverage, whatever your beverage is of choice. Okay, I think I have everything I need. The other thing that I was going to mention to you, I looked at it while I was clearing off my table. So if you, want to kind of cut some cost a little bit in this process, and you're like, what can I reuse anything I already have? The box that comes in your Diamond Art Club, like when you get a new kit, you get your kit in this box. You can use this box to kit down too. It actually will perfectly fit the materials I purchased. So let me grab the dividers. So these are, again, the pack of dividers. They fit perfectly. Like you can literally do it sideways. I mean, you could do it this way too, but you would have it like sticking up, which you might like better. But if you want it to be like perfectly flush like that would just be really cute, and you could do it sideways. Just something I thought about. So you can actually use these and have one whole row of your rounds, one whole row of your squares. Maybe you want a separate one for your specialty drills. So yeah, you can reuse your Diamond Art Club box to store your spare drills if you don't want to buy the cardboard and deal with all the other stuff. And those might store easier because they're thin and long. Maybe you slide it under a bed or you put it in a closet. I don't even know. But that was something I wanted to mention that I thought of while I was cleaning up. Let me put these away. Okay. Oop. Okay. There we go. Don't need those right now. So where were we? Oh yes, kitting down. So again, I'm going to take this first one, which is the number 1. It's one of the specialty, it's an AB, it's a specialty drill. So I'm going to take my card and I'm going to write, this is 127, so I'm going to write 127 at the top. And it's okay if the writing isn't perfect. If I end up truly hating it, I can write another card. I have a bunch of them. Then I'm going to open this up, drop the card in the baggie, like so. And then I'm going to take my Diamond Art Club thing with the tray, make sure the stopper's in, open up the container with my Lego separator, dump all the drills in. Oh, that's the other thing I needed was I like to use a makeup brush to scoop out any staticky drills that are being fussy and don't want to come out of the storage container. So I will just delicately brush these out. Sometimes they're extra stubborn. There's one drill. There we go. Okay, and then I just, again, I peel the sticker off. Oops. Peel the sticker off, make a little pile of stickers over here, and we call it good. And then this is empty and it goes right back in my container. Then I'm going to take the lid, I'm going to put the lid back on like so. Well, take the stopper off first, then put the lid back on. Then I have my baggie here. I just put the nozzle into the opening and turn it upside down. Knock it around a little bit, make sure all those drills make it in there safe and sound. Shake it up a little. Then I open this back up to make sure all the drills came out. They did. Works great. Doesn't make a mess. Then I close the Ziploc, and there you have it, 127. And all of the drills are in there perfectly. And again, if you want to do it this way, you can literally just put them in, back to back. And the card gives it stability, so they actually stand up. Well, unless I throw it around, but they will stand up on their own. If there's you could put a little stopper, if I put a tray in there, they're going to stay standing, which is kind of cool. And then you can still have the dividers and stuff. So if you want to do it this way, you can. I just liked the other box because I know it's for sure big enough to hold everything for a long time. But I like that option too, actually. So not a bad thing if you're really pulling drills a lot. Like maybe you want to use that method if you're doing specifically like your specialty drills and you want to keep that one like closer to you. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, super easy. So I'm not going to keep talking about it while I'm doing it, but while we're chatting, I'll just keep this. Now you know what I'm doing. So hopefully that helps you. So again, today is Sunday, October 20th. And I literally finished this kit yesterday, which was really cool. I stayed up a little late to finish it because I really wanted to get it done. I'm just very motivated to get onto my next kit because the next one I'm going to be doing is the meeting. I forget who the artist is, but I'll mention it in my kit up that I'm going to be filming later this week. That one is a gift for my mom. It's of 3 cats kind of sitting on these cute little stools in the forest. I better pay more attention. I should probably write the number down before I take the sticker off, because then I'm gonna get all confused. 132. Okay, beautiful. Anyway, so that I'm gonna be kitting up later this week. Probably tomorrow. I have no chill. I just get so excited and I want to constantly have a project on my table. So once I kit this down for the rest of today, I'm just going to be like itching to kit up the next one. But I don't know that I want to film like another video today. So I'm going to make myself wait and maybe film it tomorrow. But I'm just really excited. I'm excited to get started on it because it looks like a really pretty kit and I'm excited about that. But I'm more excited to get past that kit and work on another kit that's like for me, because that one's for my mom. And she knows about it, so she's been watching these videos, so hi Mom. But that one's not a secret. She actually she didn't really pick it out. I showed it to her on the website and I was like, hey, I think this would be great for you because you had your cats and whatever, and she was like, oh my gosh, I love it, please get it for me. And I was like, okay, done. So again, this is how I'm doing that. Anyway, so I'm excited to work on that one. Plus, I didn't want too much downtime because I wasn't originally going to work on a kit for the Jingle Drills event. I was like, I don't know that I have anything that I'm really like motivated to do. And then I saw on the Distracted by Diamonds website this really cute Christmas kitty kit. So I like instantly purchased it. There wasn't a second guess in my mind. I instantly bought it. And so that has arrived. So I'm going to unbox that for you guys soon. And then that is going to be my Jingle Drills kit that I work on through hopefully mid-November through December 25th. It just depends on how fast I can get the meeting done. I'm not going to rush it, but I also don't want to not have a project on my table. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to finish this kit down and then, it'll be weeks before I kit up the next one. I don't want that. If you watched my whip-in chat for this for the kit in Santorini, one of the things I told you guys was this weekend I was supposed to be going over to my mom's house and potentially convincing her to adopt this new baby kitten. It was a crazy series of events. So unfortunately, I didn't get to introduce my mom to the cat this weekend because my friend, who's the vet tech that moved from Colorado, she was working. What night was it? I think it was Friday. Yeah, no, it was Friday night because Saturday when I woke up, that's when I got the text. So Friday night, she worked night shift. She always works night shift. And everyone went to bed, no one thought the wiser. Saturday morning, I wake up to a text from her husband in our friend group chat. And he's like, hey guys, so crazy story. While, my wife was working yesterday, she and her coworker were trying to restrain an aggressive dog. Like the dog was like, probably scared. Like, I don't think it was aggressive, like, I'm gonna bite you aggressive, but it was like, it was a big dog and it was like moving around a lot, and they had like a sedative for the dog. Like the coworker had the needle and the sedative, and then my friend was trying to like hold the dog down, and it was just like a crazy, like, it was like a chaotic situation. And the dog bucked up just at the right moment, and the coworker stabbed my friend with the needle. So they immediately rushed her to the ER to make sure, because she, like, at first they were like, oh, I don't think you got stuck, and my friend was like, I'm literally, like, there's medicine on my pants, like, you stuck me with the needle. And so luckily it wasn't anything that was, like, fatal. I mean, I'm sure if the dose was too high, or if it all got into her system, it could have been a really bad situation. So it was super scary for sure. Like, I can't imagine having to deal with that. But they took her to the emergency room in the middle of the night. All of her vitals came back good. She was fine. After a couple, like 30 minutes or so sitting before they took her to the ER, she was starting to get sweaty, feel dizzy. Because again, it was basically like a sedative for a dog that they accidentally injected her with. So I don't think, again, the full injection went off. I think she just got some of it, but still super scary. So, and again, she works night shift, so she was in the hospital at the ER till like 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that, because she was working overnight and she doesn't get off until 7 a.m. So she was working her shift, got stabbed with a medical needle, and then had to go to the emergency room. So her husband texted all of us like at 5 a.m. and I saw it when I woke up on Saturday morning. And he was like, sorry, Ash, I don't think we're going to be able to, like, go to your mom's today. And I was like, do not worry about it. Don't even stress. I am so sorry that happened. Please provide me the name and phone number of the person who stabbed my friend, and I will go find them. No, I'm just kidding. But I was upset. I was like, I hope you're getting workers' comp or something for that, because that is too much. That is crazy. So yeah, unfortunately, my friend got stabbed with a needle at the vet's office, or the emergency vet's office. So we did not go see my mom yesterday, and she didn't get to meet the baby kitty. But obviously Halloween is coming up, and we are all going to go to our other best friend's house that has twins. This is the first year that they've actually lived in a neighborhood that, like, is a neighborhood where kids will hopefully trick or treat. It's a newer neighborhood, so I really, really hope that there are trick-or-treaters. If not, like, my neighborhood, we do have trick-or-treaters, and there's lots of families in this neighborhood, so worst case, we could pop over here if it's, like, dead, you know? But the ideal situation is that, like, they're really excited this year to, like, host the first Halloween, like, at their house with their kids, and, you know, we're gonna go around, and the kids are gonna dress up, and it's gonna be fun. And all of our friends are gonna just, like, walk around with the kids and steal their candy. So, my mom is also going to come with us, because, like, basically we're just like a giant commune at this point. Like, all of my friends, like, call my mom. Like, she's the mom. So she's invited to everything all the time. So on Halloween, my mom will be there, and my friends are also going to be there, so they'll have the cat, and we're hoping that that's when we can introduce my mom and my stepdad to the baby kitty. So even though my friend got stabbed, you know, on Friday night, or Saturday in the wee hours of the morning, I should say, we still hung out that night and played D&D, because my friends are crazy. I was like, are you sure you don't want to rest? And they were like, no, we're not going to cancel D&D. I'm just going to take a nap and I'll be fine. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Whatever you say, crazy lady. So we literally did that. So I went over with my husband to our friend's house. We went to the friend's house with the twins, because, you know, when the twins are usually up when we get there, because they're about to be 6. Their birthday is actually in 9 days from today. They're October 29. And so, I almost dropped my baggie. So they're 5 going on 6. So their bedtime is still like 8-9 o'clock. And so we usually go over to one of our friends' houses, either their house, because again, with the kids, like, we want them to be able to go to bed upstairs in their own beds, and we have dinner with the kids and everything. And then once we put the kids to bed upstairs, that's when we start playing D&D. So, or just doing whatever we want to do that night. So, that's what we did. So Saturday night at like 5 o'clock, we all went to our friend's house with the twins, hung out with them, hang out with the babies, had dinner. My friend's husband, the dad of the twins, he made what is the meat called? It's called, like, I'm gonna mess it up. Birria? I don't know. It's like a shredded beef. It was really good. It was really, really good. But we had it on tacos, and it had like a little bit of a spice to it. And so we had tacos, and that was delicious. And then we had like fancy cupcakes for dessert. I guess my other friend found this like cupcake bakery, and so he got these like specialty cupcakes, like birthday cake and red velvet and hot fudge sundae and whatever. So it was a good night. We had great food. We always do like a gas station run at night. Like we'll like before we actually like sit down to start playing D&D, like we'll like the husbands will run out to the gas station and they'll get like energy drinks and snacks and like bring those back. And then, the girls will like get the place all set up. We'll get the house set up for D&D and all that and make sure we have everything organized. And then, we just start playing. So we played D&D last night until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I cannot believe how chipper I am right now, considering how late it was. I mean, I did sleep in a little bit. I didn't wake up today until like, I don't know, like 9:30, 9 o'clock. So it's fine. I feel like I'm not good at, I can't sleep too long or I'll get super groggy and like upset. I'm not that person who can sleep like 12 hours and then still sleep some more. I am the person who like, if I get a solid 6 hours of sleep, I'm a fully functioning human being. I'm also a night owl, so because we always stay up so late on Saturdays to hang out with our friends and play games and stuff, like I'm good because that's just how my body works, is I'm a night owl. So so we went over there. Obviously we didn't go to my mom's house because of the cat, but we played D&D, and then the plan is when we do Halloween in a week or 2 weeks from now, that's when my friend is going to bring the cat over, because the cat is still being bottle fed. So the cat, like my friend has to have the cat with her 24/7. She even takes her to work at the vet's office because she has to bottle feed her like every 4 hours. And my mom was honestly fine with that because my mom has bottle fed cats before. If you listen to my story that I told you guys in the I think it was maybe my State of the Stash video, my mom found the two of the cats that are represented in the image of the meeting, Frenchie and Lucky. Those two cats we found at the same time while I was in high school, and we found them under a trailer behind my high school. And my mom like had to take them to the vet, get them checked out, but she bottle fed those two kittens. So my mom's not a stranger to like taking care of itty bitty baby kitties. But she hasn't done it for a while. So my mom was like, no, like it's okay if you want to keep them until they're ready to be spayed, and then we'll keep the one cat. It's just one cat. But so Halloween is when ideally my mom will meet the new kitty, but I've been being such a little brat. Like because I was at the house last night with my friend, so I just kept sending my mom pictures and videos of the cat. I'll insert in this, I took some videos and pictures. So real quick right now, I'm gonna cut and I'm gonna show you the baby kitty and the pictures in the video I sent my mom. So one sec, I'll put it in right now. So is that not the cutest little baby kitty you've ever seen? I cannot. I'm like, there's no way my mom's not going to take those cats. Like, there's no world where my mom doesn't say, yes, those are my new babies. I want those cats. So with that being said, my mom's going to meet them on Halloween, and then ideally not too long after Halloween, my mom will get to take them home after they go get their surgery and whatever, and they're good. They're cleared for takeoff. So that'll be fun. I'm really excited for my mom and my stepdad because, again, they've suffered a lot of loss with their animals over the last few years. So I'm excited that they're going to get a new baby to take care of. And that'll be good. It's so funny. My mom's like, oh, you know, I'm still not sure, but I bought cat food. I'm like, okay, Mom. You're not sure, but you bought cat food. And so my mother-in-law, Eric's mom, she had this like big oversized crate that she had for her. She keeps like Maltese dogs. Like that's like she's only had Maltese to my knowledge. And so she had like a really big, ornate, pretty wooden crate for her dogs. And she wanted to get rid of it because she just didn't like the style anymore or whatever. So she was like, do you want it? Me and Eric. And we were like, yeah, sure, whatever. And we had it here for a long time, but we didn't use it. We don't have dogs, but we used it for Winnie. When Winnie was spayed, when we originally got her, we kept her in there for the first like 24 hours with like some food and water. And it's like a bigger dog. It's like a dog crate. So it's not like a cat carrier where they're like smooshed and like have no room to go anywhere. It was a decent sized containment unit, you know, and she was just a baby kitten at the time. So she was even smaller than she is now. So it was good. It was like a good place to kind of sequester her while she was recovering from surgery and still coming out of anesthesia and stuff. And then after we spayed Winnie, we were like, okay, we really don't need this anymore. Like we don't have dogs. We don't crate our cats like that. You know what I mean? We just let them wander the house. So I don't really know the purpose of this giant dog crate anymore. So I asked my mom, anytime I don't want something, I'm like, hey Mom, do you want this? And she's like, yes. She always says yes. Even if she doesn't have a purpose for it, she's like, yeah, I could figure out how to use that. So it worked out though, because we gave that dog crate thing, this big wooden pretty crate, to my mom, and she's gonna use that for baby Kitty. Just because she's so baby, like I don't think it's safe for her to just wander the house just yet. I mean, I'm sure my mom doesn't work, so my mom's gonna have her like in her lap and in her arms all the time, but like at night while she sleeps, until she gets a little bit bigger and can like jump up on the bed or on the furniture, my mom will probably just have her sleep in the crate at night. And it's a big crate, so again, she'll be really comfortable, and my mom can put food and water in there and stuff. But yeah, my mom is thinking about naming her Stormy, which is cute. Like, I get it, like the storm. I mean, like I'm just glad she didn't say like, oh, we can name her Milton or Helene or something. I'm like, please don't do that. So my friend, or I don't know if my friend was the one who found the cat herself, or if it was like someone brought her in that found her, but the cat was found in a storm drain, and she had a sister, and the sister like didn't make it, so it's really sad. So this is a strong little baby kitty, because she made it through surviving being in a storm drain during a hurricane, so good on her. But yeah, my mom was like, I want to call her Stormy because she was found in a storm drain. I'm like, wow, that's so creative. But I think I was talking to my friends last night while we were playing D&D, and I was like, I think I'm gonna call her Mimi, because Mimi is such a cute name. And again, like, if my mom really wants to call her Stormy, Mimi is like Stormy, Mimi, it's a nickname. And first of all, I'm sure all the pet owners would agree with me. Like, you don't ever actually call your pet their, like, legal name. I say legal name like they're people. They are people. They're family. But, like, if, let's say, like, okay, for example, my cats are Kovu and Winnie. Those are my cats' names. We never, like, we call them that sometimes, and especially, like, when I'm talking to you guys about them, that's what you know them as. But normally with Kovu, I call him my man. I'm like, hi, man. Hi, my man. And I have all sorts of other crazy nicknames for him. And then Winnie is, I call her, the funniest thing I've ever called her is Winnie Woo, the Homecoming Warrior. If you remember that Disney Channel original movie, shout out to you. But yeah, Winnie Woo, Winnie Woo, the Homecoming Warrior. Just all sorts of crazy things that make no sense to anyone else but me and my husband. So yeah, so as you all know, animals don't typically just get called their name that you give them when you adopt them. So even if they do end up naming her Stormy, which, by the way, I didn't think about this till just now. My mom does not care one lick about the Kardashians. So it's not like a Stormy Kardashian type thing. It has nothing to do with that. I bet you if I said that to my mom, she'd be like, who are the Kardashians? Like, what? I'm like, no, it's okay, Mom. Don't worry about it. I do find the Kardashians entertaining, but my mom has no clue. So it's not Stormy because of Stormy, you know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So if she names her Stormy, I think Mimi is a really cute name. And it can be her real name if my mom likes it too, or it can just be her nickname. I don't care. It's not my cat. But what was I gonna say? So Mimi is cute because it's just like a cute name, but also that was my great grandmother's name, was Mimi. So I'm sure I could convince her, because it could be like, oh, it's just like great grandma Mimi and la la la, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, let's do it. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, again, if she chooses to call her Stormy, that's fine. Like, I'm not upset about that either, because I will still call her Mimi, and I think that that's really cute. My mom loves to name cats, I should say animals, but mostly cats, because that's what she keeps. She had a fish once, but that fish died very fast because her cat smacked it. But anyway, she likes to name her cats like with like that IE or Y sound at the end, like Frankie, Lucky, Frenchie, Mikey, Ooby. Like, all of our cats have had that like E at the end. And that's just like, she doesn't do it on purpose, but it's just literally happened every single time. So Mimi, Stormy, it all works out. But yeah, I'm thoroughly gonna convince her to call her Mimi, or tell her at least you need to pick a name where I can call her Mimi, because I just think she's a Mimi. Put in the comments below what your pet, I want to know what your pet's actual name is, and then I want you to tell me all of the crazy things you call your animals, because I just think that that's hilarious. Like, they probably look at us like, this person's crazy. But they love us. Thank God for animals, because this world would be so boring without pets that love you unconditionally. So unfortunately my mom did not get to meet baby kitty, but I've been taunting her with videos and photos, the ones I showed you today in the video. So unfortunately my mom did not get to meet baby kitty, but I've been taunting her with videos and photos, the ones I showed you today in the video. So it's a done deal. It's a signed, sealed, delivered. There is like no way my mom does not keep that cat. She already bought the cat food. It's a done deal. She just needs to get spayed, and then we'll be good to go. Oops. Oh my. See what I mean? I just dropped a bunch, but they didn't even roll. They didn't even move. So it's really easy to just like pick them up with my finger and put them back in here. Yeah, I feel like also this kit down, I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I feel like this kit down process is going a little faster than what I did last time with Warm Witch. I don't know. Maybe it's because the bags I'm using are bigger. Because, like, here, let me show you the baggies that they give you for free. I mean, you guys probably know what these look like. So this is a bag of baggies that Diamond Art Club gives you, like, in your kit to kit down or kit up or do whatever you want with. This is the bag I'm using for my stuff. And then the card is going inside. So I'm just finding it way easier to put the drills into this giant bag with the card in it than these tiny bags. So I'm sure I'll still find a use for those tiny bags. Like, I'm not gonna just throw them all away. I like to reuse stuff like that, so I'll find another purpose. But I'm really liking this new kit down experience. Oops, I didn't put this away. Let me put that away so I don't get confused. Okay, what is next? We're on 3325. 3325. Cool. So, yeah, other than baby kitty, this weekend has been pretty quiet. And this week is going to be our first week kind of back to normal, I guess I could say, after, all the hurricanes. So, I'm going back to campus a couple days a week. So my schedule pretty much is I go to campus twice a week. I work from home twice a week, and then I have a day, like a day off, because I'm piloting 410s at work right now. So this upcoming week, I'm going into the office Monday and Tuesday, and then I will be home on Wednesday. That's going to be my off day this upcoming week, and then Thursday, Friday, I'm going to work from home. And so that is not my schedule every week. That's just my schedule for next week. So my plan as far as diamond painting goes is I'm gonna, I'll go to work. I'll go to work on Monday, Tuesday. Monday when I get home from work, that's probably when I'm going to film my kit up video for the meeting, because I really want to get started on that kit ASAP so I can like work on it, because it is a square. The meeting is a square kit, and so it'll take a little bit longer than this one did, I'm sure, but I want to get some good hours in on it this week. That way I feel like I'm moving forward. I'm being irresponsible and not using my lid, but I'm just getting impatient, so it's fine. I'm not making a big mess. So yeah, so Wednesday I'll be home. So wait, let me go backwards. Monday I'm gonna go to the office, then I'm gonna come home, have dinner, chill out with Eric, then we'll and eat dinner and whatever. Then I will kit up the meeting, film that video for you guys, start working on it. Tuesday, go to the office, come home, chill out. Actually, Tuesday I have plans, which is rare because I don't go outside a lot. Tuesday, another couple that we're super close with, we go to the gym with them sometimes on Fridays, and we were talking on just this past Friday about going to see what's it called? It's the new movie that just came out with the cute robot. It's like something, it's like the something robot. You guys can tell me in the chat. I keep saying the chat. The comment section. Holy bejesus. Okay. You can put in the comment section. I can't remember what it's called. Like, it's the something robot. The good robot, the something robot. I'm just really excited to go see it because it looks super cute and it's probably going to make me cry, and it reminds me of like the Iron Giant, and I am thrilled to death. Me and my friend. So again, we have a lot of like couples friends. So the couple that we go to the gym with on Fridays, the husband of that couple, me and him, we've been friends for like years and years and years. And so we're just like, we want to go see it. And then like his wife and Eric, my husband, are just like, fine, we'll take you. So it was just really funny. Something I didn't think of. If the stickers aren't ruined, you could put the sticker on here. Should I try that? I mean, yeah, you could literally, wow. Should I go back and do that now? I don't know. I don't want to commit to it. Hold on, I'm sticking it off the edge a little bit. But I feel like that's really small. Because I can see this like very clearly because I wrote it big. I could put it on the back. I don't know. I'm not going to do it this time because I'm scared. And also it has all the letters on it, which are kind of irrelevant once you kick down. But let me know in the comments if you think you would rather write it on the card like this with a Sharpie, or you would rather take the sticker off of your container and stick the sticker on here. Because every time I take the sticker off of my containers, it always comes off perfect. It's never ripped or crinkled or anything like that, because I put the sticker on this like little white part here, so the sticker always sticks off the sides. I don't put it, some people put it down here so the sticker is like fully on the plastic, but I don't do that because it makes it harder to get the sticker off. So I just put it here and let the sticker overhang on the little lip a little bit here. But every time I take the sticker off, it comes off perfect, but I've just been piling them over here, and I just realized I literally didn't have to write anything. I could have used the sticker, but it's a really small sticker and it has serial number and symbol, which are irrelevant. So do I care? You let me know. What's your opinion? Tell me in the comments if you think I should keep writing it or if I should use the sticker. I don't know. Writing it is nice because, like I said, it's big. 4, 9, 8. So yeah, so Tuesday night I have plans to go see that movie with our friends that we go to the gym with on Fridays. And we're gonna do a little double date night, which will be fun. I like doing stuff like that in the middle of the week because I feel like the weekends are so busy usually. It's like you kind of want to just relax when you can. So having like little date nights and hangout sessions like during the week, it's kind of nice. It just breaks up the week and gives you something to look forward to during the actual week. So we're going to do that Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, work in the office. Tuesday night, double date night with our friends. Going to see the something robot. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it looks very like cute, and I'm probably going to cry. I'll report back if I do cry. I probably will. And then Wednesday, I have my off day for the 410s. And that's going to be kind of just like a diamond painting day for me. I'm going to be diamond painting. I'm going to be editing videos. I'm going to be just like chilling, doing laundry, chilling. Then Thursday, I work from home. So once I get off of work and I sign off, I'll be able to... Oh, you want to know what I just thought of? Oh, wait, no, I'm fine. Wednesday, even though I'm off that day because of the 410s, that's like our first gym day. So after Eric gets home and we eat dinner, we'll go to the gym that night. So it'll still be like an editing day / diamond painting day for me, but we will go to the gym that night. So I forgot to mention that. Then Thursday I work from home. I'll work my full day. Then we'll go to the gym Thursday night. And again, just around that will be more diamond painting. And then, hold on, I'm just writing. Okay. I wish my handwriting was cuter. You know what I mean? That's why I like to use stickers and stuff too, is because like it's just perfectly clean. Like my I feel like I have cute handwriting when I'm trying, but I'm kind of going fast right now, so I'm not paying much attention. But that's okay. So, anywho, Thursday is just more diamond painting and going to the gym and working from home. And then Friday is the same thing. Work from home. Eric gets home from work. We go to the gym, maybe with our friends if they want to come with us. Talk about how we cried at the movie. And then it's the weekend again. So, like I said, I'm going to be filming tomorrow my kit up of the meeting. So I won't bore you twice with the same rundown of like what's going on in my life. But that's what my week plans look like right now. As far as diamond painting is concerned and like my channel... again, you guys just continue to be so kind to me in your comments, and I'm really feeling connected to you all. Like, I feel like we're friends, like we're talking. Like I try to respond to almost every comment that like, I try to start conversations with you guys, and I want to have that kind of back and forth. Okay. So not on my YouTube channel, but on, what was it? Facebook? Or Instagram. No, it was Facebook. On Facebook, someone in the VIP Diamond Art Club group was asking like, hey, does anyone have any recommendations for like people to watch on YouTube, because whatever. And so a bunch of people were posting like all of the big Diamond Art Club, or not Diamond Art Club, diamond painting YouTubers. And people were saying all these names or whatever. And whenever someone kind of asks that like open-ended question, like, oh, who should I watch? I throw my name in the ring. Again, like, I don't think I'm anything special, but hey, why not? If people want to watch a new creator, kind of do their thing, I feel like more is more in the community. I love watching all of the people who have been doing this for years, but I also love watching, like, brand new people to YouTube. Like, there was a bunch of other people in there, too, that were like, I just started a channel, or, come check me out. And I will check them out too, because that's me. Like, I'm new too. So I think that all of us like newbie creators should come together and be friends, because we can help each other out. There's so many things that go into filming a video and like being online in this way. It's like there isn't a rule book. There isn't like a manual to how to do this. So it would be kind of nice if there was a group of people like that could all get together and be like, I tried this and it worked, or I tried this and I didn't like it, or I use these apps to edit my videos, or I do this. So if you're a creator and you just want to chat and just be like, hey, like, what do you use for this? How do you film your videos? I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not someone who's going to be like, well, I'm not going to tell you my trade secrets. I don't have any trade secrets, okay? I'm just figuring it out as I go. And in my opinion, you can't fake personality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you guys are going to be watching my videos because it looks like a M. Night Shyamalan movie. Like, I think you're going to watch my videos because you connect with me as a person. And so if someone is going online and being like, not genuine, you're going to be able to sniff that out. Like trust your gut. You know what I mean? You'll know if someone's just trying to like, I don't know, like be fake or steal someone else's like ideas or the way they do their video or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? There's not too much originality that you can have. I mean, there is a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, an unboxing video is an unboxing video. A kit down is a kit down. You know, like there are pieces of these videos that are the same no matter who you watch do them. But the reason why you probably watch the people you watch is because you like the person. You know, you enjoy hearing that person, you know, talk about their life, their day, what they're up to, their plans. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I watch the people I watch. It's just because I genuinely enjoy their vibe and hearing about their lives. And that's also part of it. Is you get like invested in someone's legitimate life. Like when people are doing like weekly whip and chats and kit downs and kit ups and they're sharing about, you know, adopting a baby kitty they found in a storm drain or whatever. Like, you know, I'm telling you stories about my real life. And so at some point you want to be like, you're probably going to be like, hey, what happened with this? Did you cry at the robot movie? And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. So anyway, long story long, if you're a creator and you're looking for someone to like just be a friend in that space, I am so willing to be that friend because I have nothing to lose. I like making new friends, and if someone wants like help, I'm happy to help, because again, the one thing you'll never be able to copy is me doing me and you doing you. So like, you know what, even if we filmed if everyone got the same exact equipment and all the same advice, the videos would still be different because the people are different. And I think that's what makes YouTube special, and like being able to watch people on YouTube is like you're watching people be people. And the ones and again, you can kind of smell it when someone's not being their authentic self or they're trying to be something they're not. And so, you know, I'm never going to be someone who's like, no, I don't want to tell you, you know, how I do that or what thing I used or whatever. Why would I want to do that? I want other people to be successful too. And again, I'm just figuring out a lot of this stuff myself. And a lot of the things that I'm doing are things that like I saw someone else do, or I searched it or I researched it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I didn't invent anything that I'm doing. I found it from research and learning from other people. So why would I gatekeep something that it's not like I patented any of this, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that was super long-winded, but long story short, or long, hit me up if you have questions or want to be friends. Someone asked me, I keep tangenting away from everything that I start trying to say and then I stop saying it. On Facebook, in the VIP group, somebody made a post asking for YouTube video recommendations. I put my YouTube channel in there to be like, hey, feel free to watch some of my videos. I've been doing it for about a month. Would love some of my DAC family to join me on my channel. I said that. Someone had responded to that and said, hey, like, I love watching your channel, whatever. They were like super nice. And they were like, I'm waiting for you to tell the story of how you and your husband, like, or how he proposed. I think that's what they said. And I was like, I'm going to put it in my next video just for you. And this is me doing it. I'm being true to my word. So if you're the one out there that said, hey, I want to know how your husband proposed to you, this one's for you. But yeah, so basically, my husband, Eric, and I, we started dating June of 2012. That's like when we officially started like dating, you know, Facebook official, if you will. So we were dating in the end of our sophomore year of college through, well, obviously we're married now, but like once we started getting closer to the end of our senior year, you know, we wanted to plan our future and figure out like, are we going to go to grad school? Are we going to be searching together? Do we want to get an apartment together? You know, we were having all those conversations. And at that point, Eric and I knew like we were the ones for each other. Like we were not questioning that piece of it. And, you know, I said to him, like, I don't really want to look at grad schools and apartments and things with someone that I don't think I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. And he was like, understood, let's get married. You know what I mean? Like, let's make it official. So, I mean, he didn't say it just like that, but basically he was like, you know, understood. So, and yes, I do want to, that's how I feel as well. And I was like, perfect. So basically, my birthday is March 29th. And so leading up to my birthday that year, and it was 2014, leading up to my birthday, we were talking about like, oh, what do you want to do? You know, what's the plan, whatever. And I didn't have anything, you know, I personally, I don't know, my birthday is my birthday. I do enjoy celebrating my birthday. Like, I'm not one of those people who hates their birthday, but I don't know. I feel like if it's your birthday, you shouldn't have to plan your own birthday or be like, you know, I mean, yeah, you can give ideas of like, I want to do this or maybe this, but I don't think you should have to like be like, take me here, I want to go to this restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's special when someone else takes the time to be like, what does this person like? What do I think they would enjoy? And then if it's not a surprise, like, you can run it by them and be like, hey, I was thinking this or what. Anyway, tangenting again. So my birthday was coming up and I forgot, I don't even remember what our plans were going to be, but my birthday is March 29. We were graduating in May. And we had already had the conversation at the beginning of the year of like, you know, I want to move forward knowing that I'm going to be with you forever type of thing. And he said like, yeah, that's how I feel too. And I was like, great. So in the back of my mind, I was like, is he going to propose to me before we graduate? Is he going to propose to me over the summer? You know, like, my birthday's coming up, our anniversary's coming up in June, you know, whatever. But we also need to start looking for apartments and find a grad program. I don't know. I don't remember when he and I found out we got into our, you know, separate graduate programs. I think I found out first and he found out like maybe a couple weeks after me. So it was pretty succinctly one after the other. I'm pretty sure we found out right before my birthday because I think that kind of like sealed the deal and he was like, I'm going to propose. So, I mean, I think he was going to propose anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, we were already riding the high of getting into grad school and then he was like, now's the time. So unbeknownst to me, he had gone out and bought me a ring like a month or two before my birthday. So sometime in like January or February, he had already gone to K Jewelers and got a ring. Which is funny. I'm not wearing my ring right now. I wear these like those silicone rings when I go to the gym. And sometimes like after I get home from the gym and I take my shower and whatever, I just don't take it off. And it's so comfortable and I don't even realize it's on. If I'm leaving my house, I actively go put my rings on. But if I'm home or if I'm going somewhere where I'm going to be very active, I typically just wear the silicone ring because I'm not afraid of like hitting it or losing it or whatever. So yeah, this is not my actual wedding ring. I'm sure in one of my other videos I've worn my real rings, but they're beautiful. He did an amazing job picking out my engagement ring and designing my wedding band. But anyway, so whatchamacallit? He had gotten the ring unbeknownst to me, like January, February timeframe. And we were getting, you know, closer to graduation, figuring out grad school stuff. And it was the day before my birthday. It was March 29th that he asked me to marry him in 2014. Because, and this is from him, and maybe like in a future episode or whatever, a kit down or a whip and chat episode, I can get him to come on and share like his version of the story. Because obviously like it's kind of more from his perspective than mine. Like, he's the one who did the asking in our scenario. So he told me that he had bought the ring. It was burning a hole in his pocket. Like, he was dying to give it to me. He just was like, whatever. And then the day before my birthday, something happened. I don't remember what happened, but it was kind of like a down day for me. Like, it was the day before my birthday. I wasn't really happy. I was having a mood moment. Something had happened that had upset me. Don't remember what it was because it was years ago. But he was like, hey, I think I want to give you your birthday present like a day early. And I was like, okay, you know, that's cool, whatever. He gets home from like work or class or something. I'm in his apartment. I'm sleeping. I'm taking a nap. Okay. So I'm like super asleep. I'm in my PJs in bed, and he comes home and wakes me up from my nap. So I'm like a groggy mess. Like, my hair is like, and I'm in like a big oversized t-shirt and like shorts. And I'm just like, I look a hot train wreck right now. Like, truly. And he wakes me up and he's like, hey, come out into the living room. I want to give you your birthday present today. Like, I know, you know, you don't feel very good or whatever. You're having a moment. Like, I just want to cheer you up. And I was like, you don't have to do that, you know, whatever. And he's like, no, like, come with me. I'm like, okay. So again, my ratty butt goes into the living room looking a hot mess. And I'm sitting on the we had like, it was a college apartment. So it had like that furniture that everybody has where there's like a couch, a chair, a TV stand, like the kitchen. It's a shared space. So it was very like, college. I don't know how better to explain it than that. But I was sitting in like the little chair or whatever, and he brings me out this little gift bag, and you know, it says happy birthday on it, and I'm like, oh, thank you, you know, that's very sweet. I opened the gift bag, and there is the movie Frozen had just come out, so it was the Frozen DVD, and I was like, I love all the Disney movies, so I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. I think it's so funny that even in like 2014, people were still getting DVDs. Like, I feel like now nobody buys DVDs anymore. But he got me the Frozen movie, and then I opened my card, and something had fallen out of the card, and I was like, what was that? And I at first, because it looked like a receipt or something, and I was like, oh, maybe it's like a gift card or something, because you know, some people will put like the activation code with a gift card. And so I didn't look at that right away. I read the card, and so it was very sweet. He wrote me something very nice, and then I was like, what is this? Because I opened up the little thing that fell, and it was literally a receipt. It was a receipt to K Jewelers, and I was like, what is that? Like, it wasn't the receipt that like had like the money part on it, but it was like the receipt you get that tells you have to go get it cleaned. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get your jewelry cleaned or whatever. And I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, is this like, did you get me like a piece of jewelry or something? Like, what? I was so confused. And I had just woken up from a nap, so I was extra confused. And I was just like, I was like not comprehending what was happening at all. And he was like, oh, there's a coupon code on there where like if you spend X amount of money, you can get like another jewelry piece or something for this price. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I was like, how are you ever gonna spend that much money though? You don't need to be doing that. And he was like, oh no, you don't have to worry about it, I already did. And then he drops down on one knee, and I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? And he literally pulled the ring out of his pocket, and he asked me to marry him, and I was like, 1,000 times yes. Every day I choose that. 100%. Light of my life. And so, like, literally, I was looking ugly as sin from a nap, disgusting, crying my eyes out. We were alone in the apartment, so thank God, like, nobody witnessed me bawling. But yeah, so, like, I was so happy. And immediately, my first thing was, like, we have to tell everyone. Like, I have to call every friend that I have and tell them right now. But I wanted to, so I have, like, I was in a sorority in college. I'm a Chi Omega, so shout out to any of my Chios out there if you're watching. But I'm a Chi Omega, and I wasn't in college. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like, the girls are gonna freak out. Like, everyone's gonna freak out in chapter, which is like your weekly meeting that you go to every week for your sorority to like talk about business and things. So I wanted to tell my inner circle like right away. So like all my best friends that I had in college, I was like, we need to have a dinner. So I literally texted all of my like immediate friends, which there was like about 10 to 15 of them in our little group. And I was like, we're having dinner tonight at the Beach Whale, Fort Myers Beach, like be there, whatever. And like, they were like, okay, like it was like a random, like I don't remember what day of the week it was, but it was like not the weekend. It was like a random day in the week, and I was like, we need to go have dinner together like now. And they were like, okay, crazy lady. And it was my birthday, so like I guess maybe they thought like, oh, she just wants to celebrate her birthday, like whatever. And I think that's what we guys did, as like that's what we said, was like, oh, like we're gonna celebrate Ashley's birthday, let's go to this restaurant, whatever. Which, by the way, it is so sad, but I'm pretty sure that restaurant is gone now. Like I think the hurricane, when Ian hit, when Fort Myers Beach was devastated, Ian completely wiped away Fort Myers Beach, and that restaurant is gone. And I cried when I found that out, because like that's where I told all my friends that I was engaged, and it was that beach. I have so many memories on Fort Myers Beach, and so I'm just so sad about everything that happened over there. I don't know if the owners of that restaurant tried to reopen it or rebuild, but man, it just will never be the same. Anyway, so we all go out to dinner. And I also invited because again, it was my birthday, so I invited my mom and my stepdad to come up to dinner too, because I wanted to tell like everybody at once or whatever. And so everybody's there, like my friends got there first, and so I could not contain myself. My mom and my stepdad hadn't gotten there yet to dinner, but we had already gotten a table and we all had sat down in the restaurant. And so we told all of our friends, and they were all like screaming, crying, throwing up. It was very exciting. And then we were just talking about, I don't remember how we got on the conversation, but we were talking about like being married, and like I was joining a really big family because again, Eric is Cuban, so his family is huge. Both his mom's side and his dad's side are Cuban. They have a huge family, and so I have a very small family, so I was very excited to join like that crazy family. And while we were me and all my friends were like talking about something related to like big Latin families or whatever, my mom came up behind me. I didn't see her, and she's like, "Who's marrying a Cuban?" And I was like, "I am." And I showed her the ring. She almost fainted. Like, she almost fell to the floor dead. So she was like crying, hugging, lots of crying and hugging. And it was great. It was a great moment. So that's how Eric asked me to marry him. He waited until I was like an ugly nap rat, and like I always joke with him. I'm like, you asked me while I was like not truly conscious. So like you tricked me. And he's like, "Nope, you said yes, and you said yes for life, and it's too late, no takesies backsies." And obviously like I fully wanted it. Like I'm just kidding. Like I love him, but it was just, I always joke that like he asked me after a nap and after I was like coming out of my stupor. So he like, I always joke with him like he made me do it. Like he coerced me while I was half asleep to marry him. We just like to give each other crap like that. But anyway, so yeah, that's the story. So if you're the person out there that wanted to know the story of us getting engaged, that's the story. And it's, you know, it's a weird one, but it's good. It's special to us. And, you know, we actually had a pretty long engagement because we literally got engaged and then went to grad school. And I was never expecting to get married immediately because number one, I wanted to have a really good, like a fun wedding, and that costs money to like do it up. And so, you know, I was going to be in grad school making like pennies to the dollar. Eric was going to be in law school making $0. So I was like, you know, we're not trying to jump into a wedding right away. So we were engaged for like 3 years. And then I graduated from my graduate program in 2016 and he graduated law school in 2017. So we got married in 2017, that December. So he graduated in May. That December we got married. I had graduated the year before, so I had a full year working my full-time job at the college I'm at now. Like I said, I've grown through my position. So the College of Nursing that I work for right now is the same college that I've been at since I started working professionally 8 years ago, which is so cool. But 7/18. So when I graduated grad school, I literally graduated on a Saturday, and that Monday was my first day of work. I was like, I need the money now. So I started working like right after I graduated from my graduate program. And he had one more year of law school at the time. And then I spent the first year working professionally, also like saving money, planning my wedding, doing the whole thing. And then we got married December 2nd of 2017, and here we are. This December coming up will be our seventh wedding anniversary, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love him, and we love our life, and it's been an amazing ride. So yeah, that's our story. I have gotten pretty far down in the kit down process. I have like this huge pile of kit downs that I've done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do kind of a speed up. I'm going to kit down the rest of what I have here, which isn't that many left. I think I have like this here, these ones, and these two. So I'm very close, but I'm going to do it in a time lapse for you. And in addition to kitting these down, I'm going to kit down all of those drills that I just showed you that I had before from my other kits that I've done. And then I'll come back to you after the time lapse to show you how it looks all beautiful in the box. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. It has been hours. It has been hours since you last saw me. I've been working. I didn't even technically finish. I finished all the rounds because I wanted you to see what it looks like with all the rounds, but I still have like all the squares to go, which is going to go in another box that I still have to build. So I just wanted to like reconnect with you to talk about where we're at. So I went through a lot of my materials, but as you can see, I didn't run out of everything. So I still have a ton of these little dividers, which they come with these like nice little rubber band looking things to keep them organized, you know, when you store them the right way. Hold on. I want to make sure that they're all lined up appropriately so they don't go flying everywhere. Oop, hold on, let me fix this. I've got a middle. They all have to face the same direction or they won't sit right together. Here we go. Okay. So I'll just band these back together. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 left over of the dividers, which again, I stuck the dividers in here, but they don't have the stickers yet because I still have to wait for the stickers to come in from that Etsy shop. And then cards, this is all I have left of the first pack of 4. So I have 3 packs of 4. This comes with, I said it earlier, but 180 blank playing cards. So I have 2 unopened packs right here. And this is what I have left of the first pack that I opened. So every baggie has one of these in it with the number written on them. So that's what I have left there. And I only did 1 box to start. So the way I did it was, and this will change as I fill in more spaces here, but this side over here is basically 0 to 999. These are all the 3000s, and then this is like the special drills, like the Z's, the K's, the whatever. So let me stand up so you can get a better picture of what's going on. There we go. So here we go. So, ooh, that probably wasn't the smartest idea I've ever had. That's okay though, there's not a lot of these ones, but this is what it looks like. So again, all of these are individually baggied. These ones I haven't put dividers in yet. These are the 3000s. I will put dividers in these. These ones have the dividers. And I wanted to give you 2 examples. So here the dividers are in, but I folded back this little extra plastic piece because as you can see, when you look at it straight on, you can see how it's higher than the box. And with the lid, let me grab the lid really quick. Here is the lid. So when you put the lid on here, it's you don't have to shove it down all the way. So the lid will still fit on top of the box, even if you don't fold down every single one of those plastic baggies. But if you want to, I'm probably gonna do it this way where I do keep it flat. So as you can see here, all I did was I folded this little plastic back like this and tucked it in. So I started tucking, I left this exposed, so you can just kind of see the difference in profile there. It's up to you. It's a personal choice. It's whatever you feel good about. And then also, like, I don't know, sorry, I have like a hair in my mouth. Oh, okay. As you get more drills, this is obviously going to fill up, and maybe I want to divide it differently in the future. Like maybe this is 100 through 500, and this is like, you know, 600 through 900 or whatever. Like I can change this up depending on how thick these sections get. So that's like future Ashley's problem. But I really do, I think I'm really gonna like this new kind of setup. And like, if you still have a lot of spacing in here, I know all of us probably have a million of these trays. The trays fit in the bottom, so you can always like stick a tray in there just to like hold it back so it doesn't continuously fall in front of itself and mess all the numbers up. For the smaller ones, same thing. You can even store, like I'm probably going to take all of these extra materials and I'm just going to store them in the box since I still have space in here, and that will help hold up some of this as well. So, like as you can see, well maybe, it just, I just have like the extra materials stored in here and it doesn't bother me. And also it's just one less thing I have to store somewhere else. and like the cards will fit in here and whatever. So I really like this new setup. I'm probably going to throw a bunch of really cute stickers on the outside, and I probably will use my Cricut to decorate. Maybe I'll like label the outside and do something fun with like holographics. The bags that ooh, that was almost tragic. These are the bags that I got. This is 3x4 inch baggies. I don't remember how many came in this big bag, but I still have a ton left. And again, I still need to do my squares. I haven't done that yet. But overall, like, I'm going to put in the description box everything that I bought, and so you can decide how much of everything you need based on how big your back stock of drills is. But this is representative of, let's think about it, 3 round kits. Because again, these, I've only done 1 square so far, and all of those are right here. This is Hades and Persephone, Warm Witch, and in Santorini. So all 3 of those Diamond Art Club kits are represented here. Now, something that I did want to kind of show you, because I know before I did the little time lapse, I said, oh, like if there's multiple baggies of the same color, I'm going to keep them bagged separately because the dye lot might be different. Let me try to find an example of that really quick for you so you can see why I'm keeping them bagged separately. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pick this one. I'm going to stick this here so I don't lose my spot. Okay. Is this a good example? Nah, those are pretty close. Some of them are pretty close, and it's in scenarios where they're really close, you could combine, or like you could, prior to kitting down, you could check the bags and then hold your bag up to the, what's in your container and be like, that's close enough, I'm just going to combine it. Or if you're like, whoa, those colors are way, way off, you can have 2 separate baggies. But like behind this divider that I just had here, I had both baggies behind this divider, so that way whenever I want to do a new project, I have the option there to, you know what I mean, like I have the option to pull whatever die lot I want. I feel like when I was doing this though, I should have just left it out. I feel like I saw a good example of them being super different. Let me see. Granted, these are all Diamond Art Club kits, so it makes sense that there's not too much variance just because this is one company and I did buy these kits relatively close together, so it's very possible that they truly were all from the same die lot. Yeah, these are all pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. Let me check in the 3000s and see if there's any of them that are particularly crazy different. I still have to put the dividers over here, but I really should have just kept it out. Oh, let's see if these... Oh, wait. 3064, 306. This is a really good example. Okay, hold on. Let me move my makeup brush. Okay, let me come closer to you. So I'm going to move my table to the side really quick. Okay, so 3064, 3064. The exact same, like... the exact same. Look at the difference in the color. This is a lot lighter and this is a lot darker. Let me try to move my face out of the way so it doesn't try to focus on my face. I don't know. Oop. Can you see the difference? It might be blurry, and that's my bad. Maybe if I hold it by my face, it'll focus on my face. So you can see this one is a lot lighter, this one's a lot darker, but they're the same exact DMC color. So they will stay in separate baggies. And if I'm working on a project where I'm like, I want this one or I want this one, I can make that game time decision in real time. So with that and they're both kind of like a tan-y color, but this one's more of a pinky tan and this one's more of like a beigey tan, but they're both 3064. That's what they are. And so also, so when I kitted down my I completely kitted down my Diamond Art Club storage unit from in Santorini, kitted that down. That's what you saw in the time lapse. But then after that, I went through all those drills that I showed you the first time, and I kitted down those into the baggie system. And at first I was like opening all the bags and trying to pour the bags into the big bags, but then I got lazy, and so I just put the tiny bag behind in the big bag, because I just didn't, I couldn't sit there. This would have taken me doubly as long if I cut open every bag, the static from the old plastic bag into the new plastic bag. So yeah, you can see I just dropped the tiny plastic baggies behind. And if I ever need them in the future and I start playing with it, I can throw away the old bag, put it back in the regular bag. No big deal. Okay, so let me rearrange myself again and not knock everything over in my little office. Okay. Boom. So let me put these back so I don't forget, because I totally will. 306434. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. And there we go. So yeah, this is going to be my new way to kit down. Again, it'll work a little bit better when I, make it all look pretty and there's more drills in here. But like, just to start, even if you just wanted to get one of these boxes and do like 2 round, 2 square, and then ABs in the middle or something, or special drills in the middle, or leave the middle empty to put like your leftover this stuff, you could really get creative with this. And you could label things different. You could fold down the plastic tops, or you could leave them high if you don't plan to top the box. But like I showed you, you can still put the top on this box, even though this is all up here, because you don't have to smash it all the way down. In fact, I wouldn't recommend pushing it all the way down, because then it might be a little bit harder to unbox, because the cardboard is like the perfect size for each other. The cardboard is very, very sturdy. Like it's a cardboard box, but like it's reinforced, and the way that these are put in here, you can even choose to not put every single one of these in here and the box will still have structural integrity. So like if you wanted to do 2 sides and then a big open middle for storage, you could do that too. So this is a very modular type system, and it's relatively inexpensive. And yeah, so again, all of the information is going to be in the description box below. And I hope you like it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. I know I asked you a bunch of questions throughout this video, so please comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.